Welcome to Chippenham and Monkton Park DB Max's, home of the Chippenham Spring 10 mile on Sunday 13th of March, starting at 10 AM. Quick race video with all the race information you're going to need, hopefully. First things first, car parking. If you can check your race information, the email you've been sent, all the car parks which are available in the town, the details of which are on there, the details of whether you need to pay them for First things first, guys, car parking. All the details on car parking are in the race information you've been sent. Please make sure you check it out. You can then use the what 3 words we've given you to get to registration. Registration will be here in Monkton Park. Those of you who have done Chippenham Park Run will recognise this area. Registration will be next to the Olympiad. Here, this is the basketball court area, which is very close to the finish of Park Run. So you'll register there, collect your bib with timing chip in it, and then you need to attach it to your front. There will be safety pins if you don't bring them, or you can use a race belt if you so wish. There will be a number of toilets available, so the registration area is just behind us. You'll have to walk across the park towards the golf course, and in that area there you'll see a fallen log. That's where the portable toilets will be. Race start will be at 10 AM. The race start is just past this pathway, and you'll be called up using our pace team, so you get in the correct order. And the race start, like I say, will be somewhere here. When it's time to go, you get 3, 2, 1, off you go, and you head down through the park. Please be aware that there are a lot of dog walkers. I'm currently out with mine. There are people just out walking, so please take care, especially at the start when you're in a big pack. When you come back, this will also be the finish, and again, please take care as you come into the finish. We're out onto route now, guys, so we're, I don't know, a mile and a half in or so. You've just come along London Road, which is a residential road, so please take care coming along there. Please stick to pavements wherever possible. You turn left down the bottom there and run up what's known as Stanley Lane. As you come up Stanley Lane, you've got a pavement to here, and then you go onto the road. Just up on the right hand side is Stanley Park Sports Ground. So as you're coming up here, please just take care, be aware that there will be people driving in and out of the sports ground. So just keep your eyes about you, keep your wits about you at this point, please, guys. Cheers. 2.5 miles in then, you're approaching down Stanley Lane. You're going to come up and go over this humpback bridge. Please take care going over the humpback bridge. There will be someone marshalling on it just to make sure the traffic slows, but obviously you won't be able to see anything. This area here as well, this grassed area, will be a water station at 2.5 miles for those who want it. If you do want to use a water station, please approach, move to the right and come over and collect your water from the water station. When you're heading back onto the route, please just take care and look out for any traffic. One final thing, any cups you use, please make sure you put them in the bins provided. Just a little more info, guys. 2.7 miles in now, another small humpback bridge. You can see through this one. Please keep to the left and just run through. Keep your eyes about you for any traffic. These lanes are pretty quiet, so it should all be good. Alright, just over 3 miles in, approaching the village of Tiverton Lucas. You can see some chevrons in front of us signifying a hard right turn. Just be aware that on this stretch there are 2 or 3 sharp turns like this. Please keep to the left and the outside of the corners going around these sections. You'll see the chevrons from a long way out. There'll be signs saying keep left, so please just follow the instructions. Don't try to cut any corners. Here we are at Maud Heath Causeway. 5.5 miles in or so. You're going to approach us from the direction the cars come along. What you can do is you can, in the distance, come up and run on the causeway itself, or you can stay on the road. As you get to the bridge though, you need to move onto the road, as I am now, and cross once it's safe to do so. There will be a marshal here as well, guys, and where the red car is, you're basically going to turn right and head off in that direction. Don't stay up on the causeway because you go the wrong way. 6.2, 6.3 miles in, guys. You've come along a road called Sutton Lane, and as you get to this corner, you're going to take a hard left. Excuse me if it's a bit windy. As you come around the corner, you need to immediately be going on to the pavement on the right hand side. Down in the distance, in fact, there's a train, there's a railway bridge. What you need to do is keep on the pavement, and where that chap is in the distance is bear right on the pavement and go through the pedestrian tunnel. You're not going to go through the tunnel for vehicles. So just here, keep on the pavement, please, guys. 6.7 miles in, you'd have come through the pedestrianised part of the railway tunnel in the distance, and you'll be coming down on the pavement, and you can see a sign called Peckingill, and you're going to turn right here and head up Peckingill, pan flat up here like most of the course. On the left hand side here will be a water station, so let's say 6.7ish, 6.8 miles in here. Same rules apply as at the first water station. Come off the course, take your water, place the cup when you're finished in a bin, and then you can carry on with your race. 7.3 miles in or so now, guys. You've run up Peckingill. As you approach a camera, you're going to bear right onto what's known as Crossing Lane. And Crossing Lane is named thusly as it's a lane which leads to a bridge which crosses the railway line. So basically, guys, just stay on the path. We're on the other side of Crossing Lane now then, so you approach coming towards the camera, and you are simply going to bear left and head up through the village of Langley Borough. Should be fairly quiet, just be careful, make sure you look to your right as you come off Crossing Lane. Will be marshalled, and you go past a lovely pub called the Langley Tap. If you're looking for a bit of Sunday lunch, I'd highly recommend it. I was in there last week. Please make sure you do book though. 8 miles in, we've just come out of Langley Borough, and you're heading up to the B4069, I believe. If you look in the distance, you can see the cars. As you turn left, only thing to remember here, guys, and it will be marshalled, it will be signed, so all of this, which I'm going over now, will still have marshals in place, will still have signs, so don't worry. But at this point, all I want you to do is approach, get to the left, and then you will go onto the pavement along the B4069. Here's the pavement I was talking about. So in the distance is where you've turned left after Langley Borough. You're going to run along this pavement. As you approach, come towards this area, which is Personage Way Industrial Estate over there. What we need you to do at this point is just keep on the pavement. So we're going to run across. I'll just get to here. Please don't run on the road here. The course is measured as if you're on the pavement. And here, you're just going to cross straight over and head down towards that lady, and where the 30-mile-an-hour sign is, staying on the pavement. Nearly there, guys. 8.8 miles in. Once again, you approach towards the camera, and you've crossed the railway yet again. So you come across the bridge towards the camera, and you're just going to bear right, ignore the car, and you can see a narrow little lane just to the right ahead of us. It's the only slight off-road section of the course. It's about 200 meters long, downhill. Just be careful going through here. You do get dog walkers. I'm quite often with mine up here, so just be careful. It's fairly narrow, enough for too wide, but yeah, please just take care. Nearly there, guys. We've come down Eastern Avenue, now on Sunningdale Close. You approach, turn right onto Sunningdale Close, where I'm stood now, and you go through this gap and we're back into the park. You're going to head down this section, and at the bottom of this section there's a right turn, which we should be able to see in a little bit. You might see some people down there. There they are, right where they are. Sorry, it's gone windy again. There's a sign, blue sign, and that takes you back along the river and into Monkton Park. Just be careful again in these sections in Monkton Park, going along the river, of dog walkers, people out just walking. Be respectful, please. And you're about 400 meters from the finish. Here we are then, back at the finish. The last little bit then, you can see guys from the Environment Agency are coming to chop some trees down which are falling in the river. You're going to approach along the path, and then you'll come into the finish, which will be somewhere near where the vans are. When you finish, recover, grab your medal, grab a drink, grab the jelly snakes or whatever sweets are on offer, and then come out into this area. The registration marquee and bag drop will be in this area, so you can go and collect your bag. Mike from the Coffee Larder will be in this area as well, so you can grab a coffee. You can grab it before and after. Please support Mike at the Coffee Larder. It's far better coffee than Costa anyway. You then hang around, watch everyone else come in, and it's happy days, guys. One final thing to mention though, out on the route, it is quite well known for horse riders. They have all been warned. I have gone to all the local parish councils and people who ride in the area. All the information about the event has gone on local Facebook groups and has been passed on, so shouldn't worry, but just be aware that there might be a horse rider or two out, so just go careful when you're passing them. Other than that, guys, really excited to see you on Sunday. Looking forward to it. See you there.